Hi everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. Today we're going to be going over some digital law and safety. Let me share my screen and I'm going to pull up a PowerPoint and we're going to go over this and learn a couple new things about digital law and internet safety. So let's see if I can get this pulled up. Okay. So the first thing that I want you to do is a quick review, and I want you to write down in your own terms, what does digital citizenship mean? And we already covered a part of this, so just in a couple of words or a couple of sentences, really brief, just write down what digital citizenship means. And we'll take like 5 minutes to do that, and then you can go on to the next. Pause this video and go on to the next slide. So for our pre-assessment, I want you to write down one word that you think of when the term digital law comes to mind. So we already know about digital citizenship, so now let's think about the digital law aspect of it. So go ahead, take about 3 minutes, pause this video, and write it down. All right, so now what we're going to do, part of the adding on to the pre-assessment is this bubble map. So I want you to get out a piece of paper and I want you to draw this figure on a piece of paper. So draw a small circle, and as seen in the video or on this PowerPoint slide, write digital law in the middle. And then in the bigger outside part of the circle, you're going to write down different terms and things that come to mind when you think of digital law. And you can also think of internet safety as well. So you can add internet safety to the little circle and also add terms for that on the outside. So take about 5-10 minutes to do this and then come back to the video. All right, so we're going to go over a couple things on digital law. It's the legal rights and restrictions governing technology use. So some examples are using file sharing sites, pirating software, hacking the systems, or stealing someone's identity. So we really want to make sure that students are not copywriting in schools, and they don't see friends or parents pirating music or any other type of videos. Some rights and responsibilities. It's the privileges and freedoms extended to all digital technology users and the behavioral expectations. So students in a classroom need to be given clear understanding of that behavior that is required for them using technology. They need to understand that technology is a privilege and not a right, and that it can be taken away depending on if the student misuses the technology. Examples, acceptable use policies, terms of use, using online material ethically, making sure that they're citing sources, different articles, and requesting permission to use sources if they need to do that. It's good for students to report cyberbullies, threats, and inappropriate uses of technology that they might see among their classmates and peers, and things like that. Digital security, the precautions that all technology users must take to guarantee their personal safety of their network. So students need to learn how to protect their data. That's super important. We don't want identities stolen or anything. This includes virus protection software, firewalls, backups, passwords, and making sure your passwords are different and very hard to figure out for hackers. If it's simple, then hackers are going to be able to get into students' accounts. So some questions to think about, and you can write this down on a sheet of paper, just think about it in your head. What do you think are some of your rights as a student or as a parent in terms of internet safety? Where do we find support for advanced online safety? And how do you think the school and teachers can support your child in internet safety? So think about this, you can pause the video and then come back. So we're going to take a look at the CMS Internet Safety Policies. So let's go to that. So here on this website, if you click that link, you'll be able to access the Safe Internet Access. And it talks about the instructional focus and acceptable use policy. That's also known as AUP. And then right down here on resource downloads, if you click this link, it should pull up with the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools policies for internet usage. And this is a great tool to use when talking to your student about internet and internet safety. And parents, teachers should be using this in the classroom and sharing this with the students as well, and also discussing it. Okay. Let's go back to this. So now what I want you to do is add in more terms to your bubble map and when thinking about digital law, internet safety, and that will be your post-assessment. Thanks so much.